Welcome everyone to a wonderful episode. We're going to be reacting to the AKANE documentary today. This is
Yes.
our third installment one, I think, because we did,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Third, yeah.
it's our third one. So we still got, Misa to go through, and then we still got Miku to go through all three of them. So
Yes.
technically, we got four documentaries still to go through
Mm.
because I don't know if I can make it through all three documentaries for Miku in one sitting
Yeah.
if they're that long.
Exciting.
So that was probably gonna be like a three-parter, which
Yeah.
makes sense because she
A
formed
lot.
the band.
A lot to tell. Yeah.
A lot, a lot to tell. But first, I want to give thanks to OHRENJE for putting this together. Him and his team, they do wonderful work, and I'm
Yes.
so
Thank you.
happy that I can. And thank you for the follow on Twitter. We just saw your follow on Twitter. I
Yes.
appreciate it, man. So if you're watching this, we really appreciate your hard work. Keep it
Mm.
up, man.
Thank you.
We absolutely love it, man. I love your posts, and I love seeing your videos out. And I am a subscriber now to your channel.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it, man. Huxley, is there anything you want to say before we get started on the gorilla on drums?
Oh, man. Bring this on. Literally bring this on. Just also a huge thanks to everyone who's been listening to us on Spotify, because I've noticed we've just had a wave of people going to check out all our old episodes. So yeah, go give that a listen. We've got the links in the description and everything, and in our beacons link. So yes, thank you to everybody who's done that also.
And it is usually me that edits it. So if you want to thank someone personally, it's me. It's me. Just thank me. I want to thank myself.
Oh, all right, Snoop Dogg.
Get out of here.
Who's the dude that uploads it weekly and has to come up with the episode
Hey,
spiel?
hey, at least you don't have to. Hey, I'm taking your spiel at the end of these things and now, and so I'm literally taking your job away from you right now.
I'm Paul. I'm Paul.
It's all right. It's all right, man. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started. You ready, Huxley? You ready
I
for
am.
this?
I'm very ready for this.
All right,
Yeah,
man. Volume is up all the way. We are good
sweet.
to go. Let me know if it's too loud or too low.
Welcome to Hyogo Prefecture, located in the Kansai region of Japan, neighboring Kyoto Prefecture and situated very close to Osaka. Kobe, its capital, is known for its cosmopolitan atmosphere, Kobe beef, and scenic harbor.
Oh, I didn't
This
even know
is
that.
where AKANE was born on December
Ah.
14th.
Look.
She lived with her mother, her stepfather, and for a short period, her stepbrother, who is 11 years older. During her early years, AKANE was very unsociable and often did whatever she wanted, such as leaving kindergarten.
Hold on. Unsociable? Are you serious right now? There's
Where?
no way
Where
but
do we?
that's
Where do we see
where do
this?
we right? Like I only see like, smiles and shit on her face and like just
Yeah,
having all that energy. What are you talking about?
I know.
I want to see where this blossoming happens,
Mm,
man.
yeah,
I'm very excited.
To go
absolutely.
home or refusing to participate in games and activities with other children.
That's me.
As she likes to say with a laugh, she was a real problem child. Note that in Japan, children go to school and come back home on their own from around 6 years old. Parents usually take their kids to kindergarten or nursery schools before that age, which makes AKANE's behavior particularly unusual and amusing. Over the years, AKANE became increasingly friendly and realized that talking to others wasn't so bad after all. During her school years, she loved home economics and art, but disliked studying and wasn't good at physical activity.
That is me to a T,
I was
bro.
just gonna say,
I
I feel
love
that.
look, I love math and I love physics. I just hate learning. I hate
Yeah,
like going to a classroom and sitting in a
mm,
classroom for weeks on end
yeah,
just to learn something that I already understand.
yeah.
Like that I totally get that, man.
Totally
And like
relate.
I'm on board already.
Activities. AKANE was a child who wanted to try everything, often inspired by her passion for manga,
Haiku.
but she would eventually stop
Hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. Go
everything,
back.
often
Hold on.
inspired
That's haiku. That's an anime that's
She
about volleyball.
loves the manga.
Yeah, bro. Like that's this. Oh my god, I can't love her anymore already.
I'm sure
But
there'll be
that's haiku.
something else in this
Look,
video which
listen,
you will.
listen. I don't watch haiku, but I know a lot of people that watch this one
Mm.
and are very, very proud that they watch this one
Okay.
because it's just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
by her passion for manga, but she would eventually stop due to lack of motivation.
Aw.
The one activity that stayed with her through the years was music. Akane learned piano in kindergarten and also played trombone for about 5 years.
Oh.
Bro, we got to get the brass instruments in Band-Maid. We got to get this in here. We got to
Imagine
get the
that.
trombone. We got to get the saxophone. We got to get all this in here,
We
man.
need, if she's getting
Bring
the
it.
trombone, we need some sort of ska breakdown. I'll petition for that.
Bro, that would be absolute justice for
The
ska.
scenes, yeah.
Even though she stopped playing piano a long time ago, this talent has never left her.
ドラムを始めたのは高校2年生の頃で、ずっと吹奏楽部を高校2年生までやっていて、その時はトロンボーンやっていたんですよ。で、吹奏楽部内でドラムの子と仲良かったので、ドラムを遊びで触らせてもらう機会があって、パーカッション楽しいっていう感じで遊んでました。そこからだんだん高校生の時にロックフェスやバンドにはまりだして、やっぱドラムやりたいっていう欲が出てきて、吹奏楽部を辞めて軽音楽部に入ったんですよ。でも軽音楽部に入ったらギターがやりたくなっちゃって、初めはギターをやってたんですよ。でも全然上手くならなくて、上達しないのでやる気がなくなってきた時に、ドラムも触ってみようかなと思ってやってみたら、いきなり8ビートが叩けてあれ、私にはドラム。
Can you tell me what the eighth note drumming is?
No.
Can you tell me? You can't tell me what that.
I
You're a
can't.
drummer and you can't tell me what that is?
I literally just sat down and played whatever came out. That's kind of how I did. I self-taught.
Does that just mean like double time,
I just
basically?
self-taught myself. I've literally no idea.
Because
No clue.
because a 4 count's a regular measure, so 8
Yeah.
count would be double, right?
Well,
So
probably.
Oh my god. You're the drummer here. Come
違
on.
うのかもって思ってやりだしたら
Sorry.
そこから上達していくのが結構早かったんです。それをきっかけにドラムやりたいっていうのが自分の中で決まって、マキシム・ザ・ホルモンの音楽に出会って、ドラムのナオ
Oh,
さんの音
Maximum the Hormone, baby. These guys write such great music. I do know who these are. I've shown you this band before.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay.
Remind me after I think they wrote the Vinland Saga opening that I showed you, and they were like really fast-paced metal kind of deal. So I'll have to show you something like I'll have to re-educate you, buddy.
I'm down for it.
を初めて聞いた時に、私ホルモンって全員男性バンドだと思ってたんですよ。ドラムが女の人だったことにめちゃくちゃ衝撃を受けて、女の人でもこんなドラムが叩けるんだって。女性ドラマーって可愛らしいとか音が柔らかいじゃないですけど、その頃そんなハード系のイメージを持ってなかったんで、ナオさんの音を聞いた時に、もう女性とか男性とか関係ないんだな、女性でもここまでできるんだっていうのを証明してくれた人物だなって。そこから自分もこういうドラマーになりたいと思ったんです。男性だから女性だからっていう偏見、壁を壊したいんです。別に女性だからこういうドラムじゃなきゃダメ、男性だからハードな曲とかそういうの関係ないんだよっていうのを伝えていけたらなとは思っています。
That's cool.
Many musicians start young and stick with the same instrument for years. Akane, however, discovered her passion for drums very late, making it more challenging for her to master the instrument. She started to learn drums by herself, practicing songs from bands she enjoyed, such as El Garden and Bump of Chicken. As she didn't own a drum kit, Akane could only practice once a week at the school club, where she would go alone to enjoy playing drums. Her first purchase was a double pedal kit that she quickly gave up on after realizing it would require extensive practice to master. Nonetheless, Akane was fully committed to learning the drums and improving her skills. But before starting her musical journey, Akane had other aspirations, far from sitting behind a drum kit.
なんか可愛がってて結構みんな懐いてくれるのが嬉しくて、でそっからもうずっと保育士さんになりたくて、高校も保育の学校行こうとしてたりとかはしてたんだけど、なんか気づいたらドラムやってた。そうだね。
どこも気づいたらだと。
そう、高校3年生の時に急に美容師になりたくて、で美容院でバイトさせてもらったりしたんだけど、そこ謎の1年間だけは美容師になりたいと思ったけど、それ以外はもうずっと保育士一本で考えてた。
謎の1年間って面白い。
謎の1年間は美容師になりたい。
謎の1年間だったね。
そう。ずっと保育士です。
By the end of the school year, she gathered some friends of hers from her old symphonic band days to do a graduation live performance as a copy of the Japanese instrumental band, Pez. In the summer of her third and final year of senior high school, Akane decided to abandon her aspirations of becoming a hairdresser and chose to enroll in a music school. Against the will of her teacher, but with the support of her parents, she went to the Tokyo School of Music in Shibuya for 2 years to follow her passion. She was surrounded by talented students who had been playing drums for many years and aspired to become professional musicians. In her class, Akane learned to play songs by ear and how to effectively work on creating a cover. Even though she was just a beginner in her class, she worked diligently and practiced every day to catch up with the other students. After her graduation, Akane looked for work and was hired as a waitress in a music bar in Yokohama, where she could enjoy live music every day. When she mentioned to the bar manager that she played drums, Akane was given the opportunity to audition for the house band.
That's cool.
She performed Deep Purple's Highway Star, embracing the idea of playing rock songs. Akane was immediately hired to play drums and received her first payment as a musician.
When you played drums for your band, right? Was there ever a moment where you were like, I can play this no problem? Or like you were just, or you're like, oh, you like could play it by ear, basically. You could hear the drum beat and you'd be like, I can play this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, what was like one of the songs that you remember like hearing?
Oh, like as in listening to it and then thinking I can play that,
And then being
already knowing it, do you mean?
Yeah.
We once did, let me think, we did a few covers. This is hilarious. We once did a cover of You Sexy Thing by Hot Chocolate.
That's so good.
But it was such a fun cover. Like, it wasn't just like, you know, copying the same song sort of thing. But like one of my always go-to songs, which I literally know note for note, was War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Absolutely love that song.
That's cool.
But the bands that I was in tended to be kind of like rock bands and not metal bands. So I never really played what I really wanted to until very, very late on, in which case I found a guy who was like a grunge head and we finally covered War Pigs. But yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I do like that. I was just wondering. That's cool, man.
Little story from the past.
From that day onward, every day became an opportunity for her to train and improve. This marked Akane's first step towards becoming a professional musician. At the time, while still learning drums at the Tokyo Music School, Akane played at a joint concert and met a young support guitarist from another band. Just like Akane, she started playing piano at a very young age and found her instrument during her high school years. Her name was Konami.
What? No, spoilers. Spoilers.
The two musicians became good friends really quickly, as Akane didn't have many musician friends around her age. and they found out that they lived in walking distance from each other in Yokohama, a port city very close to Tokyo.
Nice.
After spending some time together, Konami asked AKANE to record the drums for her demo songs, showing how much she acknowledged AKANE's skill. They even talked about forming a band together in the future without fully committing to this idea. Until one special day when Konami passed the audition to join a newly created band. At that time, AKANE was performing at a music bar in Yokohama, but wasn't part of the band. She quickly realized she wasn't suited for supporting roles and wanted to form her own band. It was perfect timing for Konami, who immediately reached out to her friend right after the audition.
かなみがものすごく申し訳なさそうに話し始めたのを覚えています。プラチナムパスポートって事務所、あかねちゃん知ってる？みたいな感じで。私も事務所の名前は知っていたから、すごいじゃんって言ったんですけど、その後、でもね、ガールズバンドで、と言われて悩みました。私、ガールズバンドは絶対にやりたくなかったんです。でも、かなみからバンドメイドの話をもらったのがちょうど横浜のレストランが閉店してしまうことになったタイミングで、これからどうしようかなと考えていた時でもあったんです。だから、
What beautiful timing for that, honestly.
Yeah, literally.
Like it shuts down permanently, and she's like wondering what to do next, and then she reaches out to her. Like, how serendipitous is that, man? That's just so fucking amazing.
Right place,
かなみがいるなら
right
いいかなって答えました。で、かなみが、ありがとう。そしてごめん。衣装がメイド服なんだ。と、かなみは私の好みを知っているから、そうやって話を小出しにするんです。
At first, AKANE wasn't sure about joining an all-female band and having to wear a maid outfit. Konami sent her some demos that she found really cool, and the contrast between the cute outfit and this type of music attracted AKANE. She felt her reluctance fade away as her motivation grew stronger. Finally, driven by her aspiration to develop as a professional musician and her trust in Konami, AKANE passed the audition and became the second member to join Band-Maid.
I know, right? That smile, man.
Just makes me smile.
Bro, for real, it's contagious.
This was just the beginning for AKANE, who still had a lot to learn, especially for fast-paced songs using double pedals. Thrill was her first challenge with the use of this technique.
Spoilers again, bro. I kind of want to react to that.
God, I need to hear this song. What the flip?
Even though it was a painful experience for AKANE, everyone loved when double pedals were added into a song, which led to more and more parts for AKANE to practice during the recording of new songs. Since 2016, Konami is the composer of almost all Band-Maid songs, and there are two things that she likes: fast-paced songs and challenging her bandmates. This was a problem for AKANE, who struggled to play the double pedals over 130 beats per minute due to her lack of practice. After Thrill, the members committed to writing more hard rock songs, so AKANE needed to be able to keep up with Konami's compositions. AKANE thought of using muscle memory to train her legs and improve her movements, aiming to play faster. She tried to move her legs whenever and wherever she could, as if she were playing on double pedals, so her legs would remember these movements. AKANE is not the type to refuse a challenge or admit that she can't keep up, so she kept training hard and continues to improve her speed and accuracy even today.
I have listened to this one. It's good. That's insane, bro.
What the actual fuck?
What the actual fuck exactly? Like, bro,
What?
that is absolutely insane. That's so cracked.
At separate parts of the song, sometimes she's doing the double pedal sound with one foot, and then she just remembers, oh no, I've got my other foot, and then just chooses to.
Yeah, and it
both
just
feet.
chooses to do it. Yeah,
Oh
she just
my
chooses to do both
God.
feet. There's this,
That is wild.
Dazed and Confused, he says Thrill was their first music video and was the make or break for the band, and the agency were considering shutting them down. Man, I'm
Wow.
glad that they didn't, because
Yeah.
they got a really good band now, and
We
they
have
probably
to listen to that
they're
song,
probably
I'm sorry.
we had. Bro, it is really like so. Sense was one that I listened to after we listened to Influencer.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went to this to that same album, and it had Sense on it. And I listened to that one, really good, and that's why I was like, I really like this one.
Yeah.
But Thrill, I haven't heard yet. We might have to react to that one
I think
afterwards.
we'll be doing that very soon.
I think we'll be very soon, because we still got like 2 or 3 more music video reactions that come out, and we got to do that. But
wow,
this is insane, bro. This is absolutely
Loving
cracked.
this.
I love it. But also, did you notice that she wasn't really smiling when she was playing
that
in the
video.
other and not not technically this video, but in like when she was playing at like the bar and stuff, just playing with that
Yeah.
band. It felt like she was more concentrating on just hitting the right notes,
Yeah.
and just trying to keep up. And now she's gotten so good at it,
Yeah.
to where she just smiles through all of it.
Yeah,
And she's like,
yeah.
I've overcome this, and now I can just smile and not even
Now
think
she's
about
like
it anymore.
actually enjoying playing, whereas before maybe still a bit like learning and remembering. Yeah, I think you're right there.
Yeah, it's so good, man.
自分の成長を感じられたこともあって、チャレンジ精神もより強くなったんです。
what we were
それに
just saying.
みんなが自分のパートを難しくしていってる分、私も自分に試練を与えようと思って、だから逃げなかったという達成感もありますね。こうしてメンバー内で刺激をし合えているのはとても良いことだと思うんです。
On December 4th, 2015, at the Shinjuku Club Science, AKANE was replaced by a male drummer for just one performance. The reason was that AKANE suffered from a back injury at this time and wasn't able to play drums, even though she came to the show disguised as a staff member to support her bandmates.
Oh my God.
2 months later, she tweeted
That
a
makes me
photo
so
of herself
sad.
holding numerous drumsticks with messages written by fans from
That is
all
so
over
nice.
the world. Since this event, AKANE has mentioned in various interviews that she visits an osteopath for body maintenance and massages. In 2020, when COVID struck, the members had to adapt their way of working to create new songs, as they were unable to meet in person to rehearse and record. With this in mind, AKANE learned drum programming to assist Konami during the songwriting process.
That's cool.
She also learned how to use a DAW, or
look at the
digital
cat.
audio workstation, which is
those
a
are
software
cool,
designed
man.
to record, edit,
Wow.
and produce music.
Jesus.
Before, when Konami
Did you
Do
see?
just like all of these? No, hold on. Do all of these women just know how to run music programs here?
big
And
geniuses.
just know like all of it. They're just genius. Like all of them are just geniuses here.
Yeah, I
Well,
think so.
Now, what were you going to say?
Did you see the cat?
I did see the cat.
Oh,
I
right,
love the
okay,
cat.
good. Just making sure
Have
you
you
didn't.
seen my cat?
Just
Have you
making sure you didn't
have
miss
seen
it.
This one?
That was also an important.
There's one
part.
that you can't see back
seen
there.
the tail
unless you can
moving.
blend it.
I have seen the
Yeah,
tail
back
move.
there. And then you got this big fluff ball right there. Man, this
asked
is
AKANE to
insane.
record
I
a
know.
phrase, she played and recorded the drums in the studio, which is muffled and has a lot of echo. By using a DAW, AKANE was able to work more efficiently with Konami and exchange data directly, making the process much easier for everyone. After all these years of creating songs, rehearsing, and performing live with Band-Maid, AKANE continues to refine her skills as a drummer in every aspect, whether by working on the basics, increasing her speed, or managing her stamina.
Damn. Let's go. There's the gorilla.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying, a round of fucking applause, bro. Standing ovation. Jesus Christ, bro.
Just a few months after joining Band-Maid, AKANE and Konami started a side project called Mochi to Cheese with 3 members of Predia, an idol group formed in 2010 under the same agency as Band-Maid, Platinum Passport. The band started to perform acoustic covers in the streets and even performed live a few times over its 2 years of activity. A single was released in 2015 with 2 songs composed by Konami. But only 2 months later, they sent their last tweet and posted their last entry in their blog.
Oh.
Their YouTube channel is still available, so you can at least watch a fraction of their performances. That's not all. Between 2015 and 2016, AKANE had another side project under the name DJ Achi,
Oh my god.
where
DJ.
she primarily played J-rock music. DJ Achi performed for about a year at various venues where she met many people. She even invited
That is so
I gotta check that out.
fucking
I
funny.
gotta fucking check that out, bro.
What has she
Like,
not done?
That's what I'm saying. What has she not done? Bro, I gotta check that shit out. That shit's gotta be so fucking fire,
Yeah,
bro.
DJ Archie.
the other members to join her
Aki,
and
yeah.
enjoy the experience together.
Food, fun, and anime. That's me, man. That's me.
There's more to
my
AKANE
section.
than just her music career. First, she eats a lot. Much more than the average
Oh my
Japanese
god, look at all
person.
those balls.
本当に
Did
私
you-
大食いなんで
Hold on. Hold
Than
on.
the average
Hold up here a second. What? She can out eat me, probably, bro.
Potentially both
That's
of
a
us.
tiny little girl.
I know.
That, yeah, both of us combined.
Look at
That's a tiny
those
girl.
balls, man.
What the
What?
actual F, man, is
I
going
know.
on, bro? If those are ramen bowls, do you know how many carbs that is, bro?
I
That's so
know.
many freaking carbs.
They are. Watch
Where
what she
do you
says
put it?
next. I noticed it said, she says I can eat like 30
Oh my
ramen
God.
bowls.
Well, I mean,
What?
being a drummer, you're probably using a lot of carbs anyways,
Yeah,
doing like
yeah.
the double pedals and the
Mm.
hand movements. You're always moving, you're being like the bass
Yeah,
line of
yeah,
the
yeah.
band. You're basically, your whole body is performing
Mm.
over and over and over. And she does this
like a
day in and day
workout.
out.
Especially the
It's like a
speed that
workout
she
every
does it.
single day.
Yeah.
And I can kind of see why she needs the carbs and
Mm.
stuff for this. But man, that's an insane picture.
I know.
Just saying.
Japanese person.
もう本当に私大食いなんで、ラーメン替え玉5玉と回転寿司だと30皿食べます。
回転寿司の30は無理やって。
高橋さんこの前やってたじゃないですか。
俺この間やったんよ、プライベート。ラーメンの替え玉俺昔5杯ぐらい余裕で食えた。そんな俺が回転寿司20いけると思うやん。もう16皿ぐらいからビターンとまず19貫目に食うたウニトイプードルに見えましたよ喉にトイプードル入れてるぐらい最終的にそこで吐いて終わったからね俺
本当に
食えんの
私食べれます30皿はすごい
普段結構いろんなところに大食いしに行ってるんですか
出ますこの間わんこそば行きました
わんこそば
はい私120杯行きましたね120杯大体女性の平均が50杯
Hold up
120
They say that average for female is 50 bowls, average male is 70. What the frick, bro?
Oh my god.
She said, well, would she say 120 bowls?
Yeah, both an average
That
male
is-
and an average female, so she ate that amount. That's 120. Oh my
Bro,
god.
she's not human.
I
This
know.
is not a human we're looking at.
No.
She is a
gorilla.
real gorilla.
No.
She is a real gorilla here.
だそうで
うわーやるね
You can see Akane eating in several music videos, such as Don't You Tell Me. And Secret Maiko Lips. Akane has introduced herself with the nickname Gorilla for a while now.
I am gorilla.
And you may be able to see Akane eating a banana during MCs. On the US Tour 2022, she even threw signed banana peels into the audience at
That's
the fans'
funny.
request.
That is so funny.
Akane is also one of the funniest people. She always finds a way to make everyone laugh with her funny
my
faces
God, that's
and her
so
silly
funny.
behavior. Sometimes, Akane is just naturally funny.
この時間はハードロックバンドバンドメイドのバンドメイド日本をお送りしますぽーそして今回はなんとこの人が来てくれましたぽー
バンドメイドの茜のドラバンドメイドの茜のドラムですよろしくお願いします
茜のドラムですってどういうこと
逆もう一回いいですかすいません
はいもちろん
はい、はじめましてバンドメイドのドラムの茜ですよろしくお願いしますはいお願いしますもういきなりやらかしたもういいや
さすがだぽーちゃんもういいやじゃないぽ
諦めないよ
There is one more thing to know about Akane, something she has enjoyed since her childhood.
All right, before this gets started, because I know they're going to go to the anime, you're going to see how over the top this volleyball anime really is.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Japanese animated TV shows, commonly known as anime. Akane occasionally posts about the anime she watches and enjoys on Instagram. And when she was younger, she was easily
Evangelion!
influenced by
There
animes
you
like
go.
The Prince of Tennis or Slam Dunk.
Yo, hold up, because the Prince of Tennis is actually like
She was easily influenced
I
by
gotta tell you about
animes
this
like
one.
The Prince of Tennis.
I read the manga for this one before the actual anime started, and I gotta tell you, it's absolutely insane what this kid can do with a tennis racket, bro. Like
so
I'm not
random.
kidding. Look, listen. I'm not a sports anime guy. Like a lot of, and some people are, and that's cool, and I love that for them. Like there's Blue Lock, that's a soccer one. I can't remember what the basketball one's called. I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for that too. I can't remember it off the top of my head.
Is that what's coming
That's
next?
the one up. Yeah.
Right,
That's one
okay.
up. I can't remember but the Prince of Tennis was one that I read in the Shonen Jump magazines, and it actually appealed to me. I read like the first like 30 volumes of this anime, manga, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I read it. It was so much fun. This was like, go check this one out, guys, if y'all haven't yet. It's definitely an interesting anime and interesting manga to read.
Tennis or slam dunk, which
Slam dunk,
inspired her
that's
to
what it is.
try different sports.
私、アニメが大好きなんですね。アニオタなんですよ。一番最初に見たアニメは、多分小さい頃にセーラームーンだったと思うんですけど、もちろんセーラームーンもすごいハマって、グッズもいっぱい持ってたんですけど、セーラームーン以上にハマったのがカードキャプターさくらです。
Shout out to Mana Bear for that one. She loves Sailor Moon.
AKANE discovered her passion for drums later than most, starting to learn the basics on her own with the only drum kit available at her school, eventually performing covers of the bands she admired. Inspired by Now, the drummer of Maximum the Hormone, and her aggressive playing style, AKANE decided to fully commit to her new passion and enroll in a music school to pursue her dream of becoming a professional drummer. From a child who wanted to try everything but couldn't find the motivation to keep up, to a truly passionate musician, AKANE continually gives her best to live for and from music. Practicing drums every day at school to end up playing drums with the house band of the music bar where she worked. Being invited by a trusted friend to join an all-girl band, performing cool songs while wearing cute outfits. AKANE has always impressed with her unique drumming style. She makes everyone laugh with her funny faces. She takes care of her friends when they are sick. She spreads her joy with her laughter and isn't afraid to show her tears. No matter how hard it was, no matter how many obstacles she faced, AKANE destroyed everything on her way with the biggest smile. In the end, we can say that AKANE is truly the happiest drummer.
No, don't end.
I know, right?
Wow.
Bro, I literally have like some tears in my eye right now. Like it just like how heartwarming is it supposed to be? Like shout out to OHRENJE again,
I
man.
know, yeah, again.
Like this is
awesome.
like post thoughts about this. Like who knew that like this shy girl or whatever, she definitely didn't show it in, like from what I've seen. You know, but then coming from and being literally the happiest drummer. I'm going to know she's not only the gorilla on drums, she is the happiest drummer alive.
Yeah.
I
agree with that.
fully agree. I fully agree with that.
We support.
And I absolutely love this, man. I support every bit.
Yeah.
This has got to be my favorite documentary so far, man.
Me too.
Like
yeah, I knew it was gonna be.
I had a feeling that it was going to be mine too, and she exceeded my expectations for this.
Yeah,
and like just those drum solos were amazing. The fact that she had so many different hobbies and she almost gave up on drums.
I know.
And the timing that it was when she was joining the band.
That timing is just
that time is perfect.
Fate. Literally fate.
That was fate. You were meant to play these drums. And then the fact that she only had like the school drum kit to play on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And she didn't even have like her own drum kit to play on.
Yeah.
And then she learned all of that.
And
And
all
then
the
she
other
learned
instruments as well.
Yeah, it's like she never forgot how to play the
And the
piano
trombone.
or anything
Let's
like
not
that.
forget about the
And
trombone.
the trombone. We need some trombone and Band-Maid songs.
Yeah, we need to hear that.
I second it. I want to hear more trombone and Band-Maid songs.
Yeah.
This was so nice, so wholesome.
This really was like a journey. I know it's kind of cliche to say, isn't it? But it
is,
really
but it was a journey.
She's done so much stuff that it really is that.
Especially when she had like that back injury too, and like all the support that she got, you know, for during that, you know, and one of the shows was played by a guy, and she was just like in the back, like as like a staff member,
that was funny
and you could see like she was so sad to be back there. Like I'm sorry that I can't be there playing drums.
Yeah.
But with her, and she loves anime like I do.
Yeah.
She eats a lot like I do. I feel like I connect with her. Bro, that was insane.
One of my favorite
parts.
How
do you eat that much? Right? That's got to be one of my favorite parts too, man. I'm in absolute love with this, man.
Yeah.
This is such a journey going on all of these documentaries and actually understanding like where they're coming from.
Yeah.
And once again, we got to thank Roger, man. We got to.
Of course.
Like,
he's in the chat somewhere, I think. Roger, thank you.
He's in there somewhere, but you know, it's fine. And I absolutely love having this, and I love doing these, and I can't wait to react to more Band-Maid. I can't wait for like all of this it's like when we get on to the last one for Miku, I don't want it to be over.
I know, this is it. Yeah, we already don't want these episodes to be over. So
we already don't want
the last of all of them. We're going to be like crying our eyes out. I know.
But it's going to be like, wow, it's just, I'm, like I said, they're already at my #1 spot for Spotify listens. I've already showed you that multiple times already.
Yeah.
Ready to Rock is already up there. It's #1. It's been #1 for like over a month now. And it's absolutely insane how many times I listen to that song.
Yeah.
And it's because of her drums that I listen to the song.
Absolutely.
Just specifically that one. Because it's like the build up to the drums to that part that's why I listen to it. And all these women are geniuses. Man, they're beautiful. They're wonderful. They're absolute geniuses when it comes to this craft, bro.
Yeah, they are. Literally, yeah. Cannot wait for, I don't know, I can't wait until the next album's going to be coming out. I don't know when that's going to be.
There's a new song coming out that they're doing for
I saw
an
that.
anime.
Yeah,
And then
we'll definitely get
that's
straight
going
on
to be
that.
one. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a banger for sure. If it's an anime opening, you know, I'm going to love that, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to love it.
Of course.
Any closing thoughts, Huxley?
I just literally loved this. She was so, you know, like you said, going from that kind of shy, antisocial to literally the happiest drummer that exists on planet Earth with us. I am actually thankful to be alive at the same time she is. That's my closing thought.
And for me, I think that my closing thoughts to the audience would be, thank you for introducing us to them and all the songs that we've reacted to.
Yeah.
This is probably one of those bands that I would have never found if it wasn't for Roger, if it wasn't for all of you commenting.
Yeah, no,
on
that's
more
interesting.
songs.
Would we have ever? I really don't know.
I don't think that we would have. I know that I would still be in my Japanese music phase.
Probably might have. Yeah.
I probably might have found them eventually because of like Ready to Rock. It would be in my anime like playlist.
Yeah.
Like, bro, we got to react to this band, you know. But it would have taken probably up until now.
Yeah.
To just now start this journey instead of starting it like back in late January, early February. That's when, you know, we started this, and now here we are 3 months later, and it's just insane of how far we've come with this.
Learning so much, aren't we, about them? And I also feel that reacting to these documentaries together is cool. I like that. But I also really enjoy the fact that by the time these are touring in our respective countries, we're literally going to be well up to date with knowing all about them.
Oh, yes.
And hopefully by then
of course.
heard all of the songs. And yeah, I honestly, I've not been excited about seeing a band live that I am for getting tickets
For
to
this
see
one.
these. Yeah, yeah.
And
Literally, it's
and
gonna
when
be
they
so
play
good.
like some of our favorite songs too, you're going to
Yeah.
be like, "Oh, they're playing this song. They're playing this
Yeah,
one."
yeah.
I remember reacting to this one,
Yeah.
and I can't wait for the drum solo. I can't wait for the guitar solo. I can't wait for the
Yeah,
the
everything.
just everything. I want to hear it
Yeah.
all.
Oh man, and the light shows look really good from the live videos we've reacted as well. So it literally is going to be like an entire show, and yeah, I'm so excited. Even if we are going alone, we'll be with our
I don't care.
We'll be with our
We will be
friends,
with
really.
family.
Yeah,
We'll
exactly.
be with our
Yeah.
friends and family,
Yeah,
with
yeah, that's
our
true.
other fellow Madiacs.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that said, y'all guys have an ear-opening rest of the week. Go watch this documentary. It's great. Or like, go watch it by yourself. You'll love it. Go listen to Band-Maid. They're amazing. That's probably why you're here already.
Yes.
But also remember, be good to each other. Peace.